Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Astrological Intentions. I am your host, Alex Reevy, along with the serious superwoman herself, Sandy Reevy.
The broken arm, almost serious woman. Hi,
It
everyone.
is it is episode 385, week of December 8th. Let's get right into it. In the transits, we have a long week starting Monday, December 8th, Mars squares Saturn.
Wow. Hold on. It's conflict day.
Wednesday the 10th, Neptune stations direct,
Lucky me.
and Mercury opposes Uranus retrograde.
Respect all views.
Then Sandy's favorite day, Thursday the 11th, Mercury trine Neptune,
Creation coming along.
and Mercury ingress Sagittarius.
Crossing the line.
Saturday the 13th, Mercury sextile Pluto,
Need the deep.
and Sunday, December 14th, Mars square Neptune.
Sit down. Go to a movie.
Then in Talisman time, Sandy has one upcoming December 9th, and on the horizon our Egypt retreat, and in our house we have had some bumps in the road, and Sandy and I are here to discuss. So stay tuned for this episode of Astrological Intentions.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your stars. It's you. Say you are the one you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you.
Hello, serious superwoman.
Oh my gosh, that comes with some
Kryptonite.
aches and pains.
Right. I mean,
Woo!
you have been going like, I don't even know if there's like construction workers that work as long as you have the last week. So you are a serious superwoman.
I have actually gained muscle where I didn't know you have muscle. I've gotten way stronger in the last 2 weeks, but I also got way sorer.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is episode 385, week of December 8th. So we have in the transits, it's a decent week. And we know that we are coming to you all a day late. We have some explanation of that in our house. There have been some events that we will discuss. But anyway, let's get right into the transits. And we started this week off Monday, December 8th with your conflict day, Mars squares Saturn. So this is
Hey,
really funny.
I mean, yeah, it's hilarious. Conflict day of the month. These are the two malefics, Mars, Saturn. This is the go planet with the stop planet making a square. Probably one of the two hardest aspects that they make. And really, I called it hold on. It's like get to work on that dream revision. It may be high, it may be hard, but today it can boost you if you keep your head down. Or just meet up with the conflict, your choice. I think for me, I met up with the conflict
Hmm.
and still kept my head down.
Right.
That wasn't one of the options. I should have recognized that, but I didn't.
Overachiever, this serious superwoman. Okay, so let's move on to Wednesday, December 10th. We have two transits here. Neptune stations direct is our first.
I mean, lucky me. Hey, I'm a Pisces. You're a Pisces. My son, you had this Neptune on your sun some
Hmm.
years ago,
Right.
right? And I saw you have this. I mean, we're mother-daughter, right? And now it's my turn because you're an 11-degree Pisces sun. I'm a 29-degree Pisces sun. So you got it before I did. So this is the first time in my life. You will never have it again after that time you had a couple of years ago.
Okay, lucky, lucky.
Um, but Neptune does rule Pisces. It's one of it's the modern ruler of Pisces. And so if the Pisces energy has the intuition or the dream effect or the creative effect, because Neptune is not clear. It is foggy. It is unclarity. It is a perceiving something not as it is,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's a non-reality check. And this is kind of going to be the final pass because, it usually retrogrades over someone's planetary configuration. But, working on clarity and greater understanding of my part in the world, that's, like I know there's a couple clients I have that have Saturn at 29 degrees of Pisces, and that would have a bit of a different effect. Neptune to Saturn is really not clear on your role in responsibilities or clear on your role. You might be giving up some of your
Or some goals that you had, or discipline, routine.
that are going away, that are just diffusing. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're they're diluted with a bit more water. And so, if you're trying to get more intuitive, yay! And that has been my energetic pulse when this started coming over me last year. But anyway, it's coming, it's coming to a final position over the next couple months, and intuition is breathing within me. So I have to go into the intuition and get an answer because clarity is not happening. And we can talk about that when we get to our house, because you mentioned at the top that we had a couple bumps in the road,
Right.
that kind of set us back,
Mm-hmm.
set my projects back. And I think it was the combination of the conflict day, and this Neptune stationing. It's stationing direct means it's just stopped. It's stopped. So it does seem like clarity has stopped.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the second transit of Wednesday is Mercury opposing Uranus retrograde.
Yeah, this is the third of three passes. Mercury is out of retrograde, and he is just finishing his shadow period. And so that's why it's the third of three. And I like this. This is my favorite. Wait, excuse me. Um, I skipped to Thursday already. So let's go back to Wednesday in the afternoon. Mercury is making that opposition to Uranus retrograde. Respect all views. These are surprise events, change of plans, go with the new vibration. It's an opposition. So be flexible here. And
Mm-hmm.
in the flexibility, you could actually come out, it could come out, in the wash, as we say, right? Things could be ironed out a little easier than you thought they could be. So allow these surprise changes and respect all views, right? Because your view is not the only view that someone has as their perception.
Mm-hmm. Right. So Wednesday, December 10th, we have those two transits, and let's move on to Thursday, the 11th. Again, two transits. However, Thursday, the 11th is your favorite day, starting with
Yeah.
Mercury trine Neptune.
This is again the third of three I started to talk about a second ago because I looked at my notes and jumped. Again, there we are talking about clarity.
Mm-hmm.
I was just unclear right there.
Right.
But here, Thursday, the 11th, is my favorite day because Mercury is making that third and final pass to the trine to Neptune, who is now stationing direct, a couple days earlier. So the creation is coming along. All plans from reconstructive is forming and moving along nicely. Sit down with the glass full and admire. So it's kind of like Mercury is the planet of communication and perceptive, right? Like reality, what is
Mm-hmm.
real, what you think, what you say. And the Neptune is what is the inspiration? It's making a trine. So, sit down with the glass completely full and see what you can admire Now, I didn't say wine, I didn't say tequila, it could be tea,
Right.
but know that your cup is full and
Hmm.
not half full or half empty.
Yeah. And I
And
like that. It's a good,
the two other dates that this would have occurred was October 28th was the first one, and then November 19th, and then again today, December 11th. And it's interesting that those two dates, I was in my new house, doing some of the reconstruction. And I know that I've got some workers going in there on Thursday and Friday. The plasterer and the electrician is got about 4 days of work there. So
yeah,
it's kind of coming to it's coming along.
right.
But man,
Progression,
has there been forward and backwards
of course.
decisions being made because we didn't know, we were unclear of what we wanted in the long run, and things
True.
have changed. Yeah.
So, second transit of Thursday, the 11th, Mercury ingress Sagittarius.
Yeah, I call this crossing the line. Um, one that you have crossed before. Go ahead and trust it. The details are set, so go. Um, this is an okay place to move into.
And so, is this line like the goal line? Is it the checkpoint? Is it the boundaries of other people?
It just says that this just means, I mean, Mercury does not like going into Sagittarius because Sagittarius is opposing. He's in his detriment in Sag, because Sag is about going high, going big, going far, going, it's the arrow, right? It's the centaur with the bow and arrow, and that's kind of like, I'm going to shoot my arrow over there, and Mercury's like, well, what's the trajectory? How what's the percentage that you're going to pull back the bow? Where are you headed? Mercury wants to know all
All
the
the
facts.
details, right?
Yeah. And in Sagittarius, but he's been here before, right, during his retrograde period. So it's kind of like
Hmm.
crossing the line. You've been here before. Trust what it is that you have recently made effective and go for it.
Okay.
Go, go. Details are set. Go, because you've had some time to Mercury retrograde word, reconsider it.
Okay. All right. So, shall we move on?
Sure.
Saturday, December 13th, we have Mercury, again, a big player this week, sextile Pluto. You called
So
this Need the Deep.
need the deep, right? This is inclined to speak profoundly, therefore set up conversations for important discussions. Nothing about the weather, please. It's
No
funny,
small talk.
no small talk. This is a sextile to Pluto. This is important information that needs to be discussed. This came in before, right around early November, late October and early November. So conversations around that time are set to kind of conclude,
Mm,
to finish up serious discussion. So it's not
sure.
anything about, oh, I like your,
Cute top.
yeah, yeah.
Right. No small talk. Got it. So, deep conversations, maybe finding solutions or bringing up some things from those depths this is a good time for.
It is. Something needs to be said. Something needs to be adjusted. And this is the time to make that adjustment, because you've maybe in that, when I mentioned late October, early November time period, you were in a thought process of, man, this needs to change,
Hmm.
but I got to think about it. I got to
Okay.
rethink that. I got to rethink it. I got to I got to sit around the table and see other people's ways to do this. And
Hmm.
now it's time to come to a conclusion.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to Sunday, December 14th, rounding out our week, is Mars square Neptune.
Yeah, this is sit down and go to a movie. Again, we hear Mars is at this 29-degree area where Neptune is just stationed. And, it's not worth the argument. Please, no, you don't have all the true facts. Anytime
Hmm.
Neptune's involved, it's like go watch something that gives you inspiration, give you some sort of possibility of like, huh, that's cool. I never saw it that way. Just
Right.
watch something, because first of all, Neptunian is film.
Hmm.
It is movies.
The
So it's a
illusions.
Sunday. Go to a movie, go to a matinee, and do like I did a couple weeks ago. Go from one matinee to another matinee. It's freezing cold out there.
Well, yeah, for us up here in the north.
Yeah, it's like go to a movie and then go to another movie because you don't have to go outside, get dressed. You've got your blanket. Don't you bring blankets to the movie? I do.
I forgot mine in the car. I was
Duh.
bummed.
Yeah.
But yes, I, maybe I could recommend going to see Wicked for Good,
Oh, can we go on that day? I haven't been yet.
possibly. Yeah.
No, we just said it. We have to go now.
Okay. But also, you wanted to share with us a little bonus for Monday, December 15th. Next week, you have Mars ingress Capricorn since this is happening
Oh,
so early in the morning.
it's happening around 1:30 in the morning on Monday morning, the 15th. I wanted to bring this in because, oh my goodness, I love this. Mars into Capricorn is exalted here. Now, Mars will stay here for about 6 weeks. So we're looking toward maybe, in fact, let me give you the exact date. It comes out of Capricorn on January 24th.
Hmm.
So it's about these 5, 6 weeks that is well coordinated. He's proud, he's practical, he's able to work easily on the earth plane, right? Because Capricorn, earth plane, the earth,
Hmm.
grounded. Common sense holds steady, right? Your movement, Mars, movement, action, your impulses are practical. It's time to put in the hours to be accomplished. Now it's during the holidays, right? So it just seems like, and it's so funny because, you got your Christmas up. People are putting their Christmas stuff up super early this year, I feel. It's so funny because I'm not putting any up because it's all in the new house in boxes in the garage.
Right.
Um, Besides, I'll be heading to Egypt on Christmas Day, um, to do some more scouting for my Egypt retreat in
Right.
September next
Exciting.
year. Anyway, Mars in Capricorn. I have Mars in Capricorn. You have Mars in Capricorn.
Hmm.
So it really does benefit anyone that has, there's extra benefit for those that have it in their natal charts. They're strong, hard workers, strong, hard workers.
Yeah. So yeah, that is our week. It's a bit of a doozy. Mercury is working real hard. So yeah, let's keep those quick thinking, detail-oriented approaches and focus on the basics, ABCs first. Um, Okay, so also don't forget that you can follow along with these transits personally. You can either download the astrology guide on our website, download your own natal chart, or get a reading with Sandy. So all those links are in the show notes. Let's move into talisman times. You have a talisman coming up Tuesday, December 9th to radiate confidence and leadership in all I do. I like this one.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's the only one I'm making in December.
Wow.
Yeah, because we have that Saturn that we've got some aspects. I did talk about some of the good aspects, but we do have this like Mars making some squares to some things, and Saturn is crossing the line soon. So anyway, there's not a lot of talisman times this month. This is the only one I'm making.
Hmm.
To radiate confidence and leadership in all I do. I rise sovereign, centered, and guided by the light within. with a clear heart and a fearless spirit. This is the moon sitting on Regulus and sitting on the ascendant. And whenever we're doing some fixed star talismanic alchemy work, we have to work with the moon and we have to work with it on the ascendant. And Regulus, this 0 degrees of Virgo period, is right there. The end of Leo, and boom, right into 0 degrees of Virgo. So this I'll be making on Tuesday, December 9th, which is today, folks.
Right. Okay. So, and you can also check out all pre-sale talismans. I will share the link in there. Right now for December, this is it. But of course, for the coming months, that's always a nice link to check out if there are talismans that Sandy can put together and help you really double down on those intentions and transits. So let's move on to the horizon. September 13th through 29th of next year is the Egypt retreat. Super exciting. You are going to be heading to Egypt over the holidays, and this is a personal retreat for you, which you hardly ever get.
No, I'm attending. This is a big one. It's an astrology retreat for
For
astrologers.
astrologers, right?
Yeah. And so there are some very important astrologers going. I'm super excited. We're using our Sam. So anybody listening that knows Sam, Osama Sam, that he is going to be taking this tour group around as well. So yeah, it's 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'll be gone for quite a while and helping.
And you'll also be making some talismans while you're there for the group.
The Venus Star Point, which happens in January 6th in Capricorn. For anybody who has Venus Star Point in Capricorn, she's coming back to give you another blossom on the flower petals. Yeah. More petals on the blossom, opening up another layer of this
flower.
Beautiful flower.
And just in case you are interested in the Egypt retreat in 2026 that we will be hosting, don't forget to email me, alex@intentionbeads.com, if you do want to inquire or sign up today. In our house, we are a day late, dollar short on this podcast, but it's because there were some bumps in the road. I'll share mine first because I was, per usual, going down the stairs about to walk my new puppy, and he saw some sort of package at the landing, down a few steps, lunged, pulling me and me losing my balance, twisting my ankle pretty hardcore, my right ankle, as I kind of fell down the stairs. Not so gracefully. But yes, so that has put me up a bit. I am fine. I'm okay. Like everything's fine. I took some x-rays. There is no breakage, which is good news. It's just a sprain, and I understand that sometimes those can be more difficult, but so far this one has not been terrible. Aside from that pain when it happened, that was the extreme part of it. But luckily I had my cell phone in my pocket and I was able to call my fiance, and he came barreling down the stairs. Are you okay? Are you okay? And yeah, helped me back up. I was able to walk on it for a little bit, but then once I got to the couch, it was like it went up to a 9 or 10. It was some big pain, but ever since then it's been more minimal. It's been more moderate pain. So that was unexpected and crazy. And you had some bumps in the road as well?
Well, my bumps in the road were just like disappointments, I guess. That Neptune, I had brought Jim and I had gone down, my good friend and decorator, interior designer,
Hmm.
how I met him was when he designed our house currently here in Evanston. And we just became best friends. And so, of course, I'm moving. And so he went down with me and we picked out all the colors for all the rooms. And we placed, and they didn't have the right paint that we wanted. And so they were going to match it to the exact color tone because, there's a lot of color tones of a
Right, right.
blue or a green or a beige. And I picked it up. We got too busy right around Thanksgiving. We got too busy down there. You helped me, and we're putting the paint up, and I'm like, not a good, wall house painter to know that it's going to dry darker, and then when you put the second coat on, it's going to even look darker. And I kept thinking the color was going to change, and it didn't. And it
Hmm.
not that room, that room, that room, that hallway, that living room, that dining room, nothing. I didn't like it. And yet we had put in 10 to 12 hours a day. My arm was swollen. My arm was, because that's a lot of ceilings, that's a lot of walls, that's a lot of trim, that's a lot of baseboards.
Yeah.
We had to wash it, prime it, two coats of it. Oh my gosh, on all these rooms. And standing back, it was like, I hate it all. None of it's right. They gave us the wrong color
Right,
tones.
right.
So it was literally disappointment. Again, it's that Neptune. And I don't like any of it. Therefore, now I had to start priming it again and starting over. So it feels
Hmm.
like I'm painting a 6 bedroom, three
Mansion.
fireplace home when it's not that big at all because I keep having to redo it. So it's very
Right.
disappointing. My arm was about to fall off. It's all swollen. I did have to go see a chiropractor when I got back. And so it's just that, trying too hard and getting a stop. So that Mars square Saturn was already applying that week before. And so, that was kind of that conflict period of, oh, you're trying to move and you're stopping. It's like
Hmm.
moving, stop. Now you got to sit down, right?
Right,
Because the Mars is go and Saturn is stop. And so when they
right.
come into a square, they're like, go, no, stop. And so that can be because I was running out of time. I won't get back to the house until February. And so I was trying to get all the things I could do completed. And therefore, when I got so disappointed, my other brother came down. We were pulling out flooring and nails, and all the cabinets went. We tore them down. We had to rearrange the
Yeah.
kitchen. We are getting new cabinets, so you helped me do an AI version and ordering cabinets, and oh my goodness, it was a lot. And
It's
the, and I
and
couldn't.
it's a big, big undertaking. I mean, I've renovated one room and that was intense. But also I also renovated, or I guess repainted, the hallways in our building, which is a lot of hallway and
Yeah,
staircases,
yeah.
but it's always more work than you think. Always.
And especially when you don't like it when you're done.
Yeah, no,
So
that's not fun.
yes, so very, very upsetting actually. So eh, eh.
Yep.
I
Well,
will
what a
eventually like it, or I'll eventually make sure I love it because you can always paint.
Mhm.
You can always
Yeah,
throw a
it's
tarp over something and paint.
right. So those were some of the bumps in the road. So apologies that this podcast is a day late, but we, out of the 7 years, have been pretty much always on time. And by pretty much always, I'm going to say like 99% of the time. I think there was one other time I uploaded the file and it was somehow corrupted and um, didn't upload. But yeah, what a crazy time. So apologies that this is late, but of course we're happy to get this to you just a day behind.
Yep.
So we hope you have a wonderful week, and keep us posted on how these transits are working out in your world. We'll talk to you soon.
I say go do you. Now travel far, share your stories and earn your scars. It's you. Say you are the one, you will answer to when this life is done. Don't waste a minute, jump in the river. Wash yourself clean so you can deliver you. The story of you, the story of you. The story of you, the